A shocking story, a naked gunman on the run shooting up a quiet neighborhood in broad daylight.
Witnesses say it's amazing no one was killed. Tonight, our Nick Barris has exclusive details on what went down after the bizarre emergency call and how Murfreesboro police dealt with a naked gun scare.
You know, it's likely the dispatcher actually asked twice. And yes, the caller confirmed there was a man without a stitch of clothing on, in broad daylight, out of his mind, firing a gun in an area just beyond this field at that apartment complex.
It was one of those, what did I just see, what happened kind of moment.
Tammy Brown couldn't believe her eyes. Saturday morning at 8, a man running across busy Las Casas Pike, right past Woodfin Funeral Home. Her husband saw him too.
Absolutely no clothing, gun in hand.
Murfreesboro police say the man, identified as 21-year-old Kadari Lindsay, ran straight to a nearby apartment complex, witnesses say screaming and waving the gun, and then started shooting at least 8 rounds into the air.
When the officers confronted this individual, he immediately began firing shots, not directly at the officers, but in their proximity. He waved the gun at the officers.
Sergeant Kyle Evans says police kept their distance until they noticed that Lindsay's gun had cycled to a locked-back position.
Basically, that's a telltale sign that the gun has run out of ammunition.
That's when they moved in, using a taser to take down Lindsay. Only then did they notice he had at some point accidentally shot himself in the leg. No one else was injured or killed. Josh Brown saw it all and says officers used amazing restraint in diffusing a potentially deadly situation.
And evidently, the patience and the care and the concern the police department showed went beyond their call of duty.
Tonight, the suspect remains in the hospital recovering from that self-inflicted gunshot wound to the knee. But when he is released, he'll come here to the Rutherford County Jail on 8 counts of aggravated assault on police officers. He may also face a charge of indecent exposure. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Police say Lindsay told them he may have used some drugs laced with something he didn't expect, which led to his behavior. He is a former MTSU student who at one time actually worked on campus with the student patrol.